All right, welcome back to the second match of the GMC Girls Volley for the Cure volleyball game. Score right now is currently 2-0. Mason Comets on top. Comets gets that one over. Sycamore with a nice hit. Peyton Evans receives that one up. And they're going to call, I think they're going to call it, Peyton Evans had a lift, and they're going to call that a point for Sycamore Aviators. There's looks of some unsure on the face of the Comets, but it's going to be the first point for the Aviators. Number 10, Lady Tilton with the serve. Adrian Kinney gets that one up, and back to Katie Helms. An aggressive block for Sycamore. That's Stella Sedado for the block. Point Aviators ties the game up 2-2. I mean, another close match. Here we go. Nice serve. Bianchini gets that one right to Peyton Evans. Back to her and gets a nice tip over. Sycamore's getting their hitter ready. And she's going to hit that one out. That's going to be a point for the Comets. Mason Comets takes the lead by 1. Junior, number 19, Haley Westerman, back to the line to serve. Boom. It's that one. It's the other libero for Sycamore. Nice tip that Evans quickly gets her feet under. Back outside to Bianchini. And that's going to be another kill for Addie Bianchini. I mean, you love to see it. Nothing better than that. Just straight in between those blockers' hands. Score is currently 4-2 with Mason Comets on top. Number 19, Westerman still back to the line to serve. She gets that one right over. That's a perfect floating ace for Haley Westerman. It's going to be a point for the Comets. I mean, that thing just looked like it was going and completely stopped on the line. There's nothing better than that. Nice little run for Westerman. Another great serve, same spot. It's going to be outside. And that's going to be a kill for number 17, Stella Cedillo with another kill. She's on fire tonight. It's going to be a point for Sycamore. It's a nice serve by number 2, Lola Darpshire. Abby Samuel, an aggressive hit, but that one's just barely out. Another point for the Aviators, making this score 4-5. Mason still on top. You know, just another close match right off the bat. That's going to be a point Sycamore. Haley Westerman was out of rotation there. Mason has a nice reaction to that call and is ready to try again and get this point. It's certainly tied 5-5. Middleton close to Evans with a great set, and Addie Bianchini's going to tip that one. That's a really nice tip. A block, and that's going to be a point for the Comets. Maybe a call against Sycamore. Kate Tazicki, number 12, is checking back in to serve. Score is currently 6-5, Mason on top. The seniors serve is in. It's a nice, powerful serve. Another powerful hit, and that's a block by Peyton Evans. Sycamore does a job getting that back, and they're going to hit that one out. It's going to be a point for the Comets. That was an excellent block by Peyton Evans. Just perfect timing. Hands right there. You love to see it. Another serve for the senior. Score is currently 7-5. Kate Tazicki back to the line. It's going to be a short little break of play. Floor is pretty slippery after 3 games. Third game of the night, second set. Sycamore side just cleaning up the floor a little bit, making sure no one slips and gets hurt. All right, and we're going to go back into play. Kate Tazicki. It's a nice little serve. Gets her right in the hands. That's a nice little tip, but oh. it's just going to be some little miscommunication there. Kate Middleton gets that pass, not quite there, chinks off her hands. Her teammate Peyton Evans there has her back to pick her up. Mason's still leading by 1, score 7-6. Kate Middleton with a nice up. Great set by Kate Tazicki and a powerful hit by Peyton Evans. Sycamore does a great job of getting that one back up. It's back over on Mason's side, back up to Peyton Evans. And that's a rare scene right there. She's gonna hit that one right into the net. I think that's the first one I've seen in a while, but it's gonna be a point for Sycamore. Ties it up 7-7 in the second set. And that ball is out. Point for the Comets. Number 8, Avery Reynolds is checking back in for Kate Middleton. Ivy Bianchini checks into the game. Checks into serve, excuse me. It's a nice serve over there. Number 17. Oh, that ball is gonna just be shortly right in. That's a tough call, it was right in front of the line, but it's gonna be a point for the Aviators. Once again, tying it back up, 8-8. Number 1, Lindsay Stevenson. Nice serve for the Aviators. Right side, Peyton Evans. Such a powerful hit there. Avery Reynolds gets that ball back up, outside, back to Avery Reynolds. And that's another kill for Avery Reynolds. That's her 4th one tonight. She's really on fire. She keeps saying, give me the ball, and she's gonna deliver. Number 13, Michaela Harris checks back into the game for the Comets. She's had some nice serve little runs here and there. The Comet needs it. That's a nice serve. Really powerful, right to the hands. Sycamore gets that over. There's a tip, and Bianchini gets that one. Avery Reynolds, another aggressive hit. But that's going to be a point for the Aviators. Hits that one barely out. I mean, such aggressive hit. You love to see that. Ava Morandi for Sycamore with the serve. Katie Helms, a nice aggressive hit. Comes back to Avery Reynolds with a nice swing. I mean, Katie Helms really just gets up there. And that's going to be a point for the Comets. Sycamore hits that one out. Point Mason brings them up 10-9 for the score. Senior leader Abby Samuel checks back into the game. Evans with the serve. A nice floater. That's going to be an ace for Peyton Evans. Right in the time we need it. Brings up the score 11-9. Comets on top. Such a close game going back to back. Point by point, fighting for every point. Serve is in. Sycamore gets that up. Sycamore, a nice hit, but Abby Bianchini gets that one up. Back to Abby Samuel, an aggressive swing. Sycamore getting that one up. Great block by Katie Helms and Abby Samuel. It's a tip for the Aviators. Westerman lays out, gives everything she can. Avery Reynolds gets that tip. Comets are currently getting back in defensive mode, and that's aggressive kill by Katie Helms. She delivers. I mean, that's scary having that in your face. She just gets so high up there. It's so powerful. It's so powerful that's going to call a timeout for Sycamore. I mean, Katie Helms is on fire. It's awesome. Quick timeout by Sycamore. First one of the set. I mean, just like the first set, it's really just going back and forth. Volleys are getting really long and interesting, and that's the most entertaining kind of volleyball you can get. Nice little timeout for girls to catch their breath, get resituated. Some more Aviator breaks, and it's going to go back on the court. Mason gets back after the timeout. All right, after the little timeout, we got Peyton Evans going back to the line. Nice serve by Peyton Evans. Nice aggressive hit. Ivy Bianchini gets that one right up. Avery Renner's back to the outside. It's a really nice up by number 17 for Sycamore. A block, but great hustle by Abby Bianchini. Back right side for Abby Samuel. That's a tip, but she's right there. Tip it back over. Nice positioning. Another good up. We love to see this long volley. That's Katie Helms! That ball just went straight down. That's an awesome kill. Katie Helms is on fire. She's really delivering tonight. That's her third kill just in this set. I mean, you love to see that. Nice serve by Peyton Evans. Gets Sycamore all on the left side. Great up by Haley Westerman. Another aggressive swing by Katie Helms, but that one just barely goes out there. I mean, you're going to get those every once in a while. If you keep hitting them as hard as you can, you're going to get that. Number 3, Emma Rosfeld back to the line to serve for the Sycamore Aviators. She's a senior. Addie Bianchini gets that one up. Right side Avery Renners. I mean, that was really another aggressive swing, but Aviators get that one back up. And that's going to be a tip. And that's a point for the Comets. Abby Samuel had a nice block that just got Sycamore out of whack. Back to serve for the Comets, number 6, Katrina Kastner. This is her first entry into the game with an awesome serve. Gets that right where it needs to be. A tip. Payne Evans gets that one. Goes to Abby Samuel. Sycamore tips it back. Gets that one up. A nice block by Helms. Sycamore still able to get that one up. Westerman, perfect positioning. Long volleys, we love to see it. Abby Bianchini, boom! Boom, boom, boom. That's another kill for Abby Bianchini. If I'm not mistaken, that's her 5th one of the night. That sophomore is just having such a successful season. Katrina Kastner back with another serve. That's a really nice serve with the spin right there. Sycamore's going to get that one. And that's going to be out. Never mind, that one was in right in front of the line. Line judges just had some disagreement there, but that is a point for Sycamore. Brings the score to 11-15. Mason's still on top. Number 10 with a nice serve. Haley Westerman shakes that one. I mean, that was a really hard serve. You could see the spin on that ball going right into her hands. Sycamore, that was a great serve. Gets another point. It's going to be 12-15. Mason still on top. Another nice serve, but Bianchini gets that one right up to Evans. Back to Katie Helms, and there you have it. Another kill for Katie Helms. That's her 5th one tonight. I mean, that ball gets right up there. So does Katie. She just, such a high vertical. That swing so powerful, the ball just goes straight down. Westerman, the junior with a nice serve. Sycamore returning it up. And that's a great return by Haley Westerman. But almost an even better attack by Lucy Lehman for the Sycamore Aviators. That's a point for them, increasing their score to 13, but still down by 3. Mason on top, 16-3, and this is number 2 Lola Darpshire with the serve. Katrina Kastner gets that one up. Addie Bianchini, an aggressive kill by Addie Bianchini. 6th one tonight. I mean, Mason's on fire right now. You look on their stats earlier across the season, they're just leading the boards with kills and blocks. We got some nice height on our team, and boy, are they powerful, just killing the ball here and there. Senior Kate Tazicki back for her serve. That's a nice one. It's an aggressive hit for Sycamore. Back to the right side. Abby Bianchini gets up there. That's a great return by Sycamore. Katrina Kastner, great communication, gets that one. Oh, that's going to be a double touch for the Comets and a point for Sycamore. Mason still on top, the score being 17-14. Stella Sadia, number 12, is back to the line. 17, I'm sorry. That's a nice set. Another great hit by Addie Bianchini. Wow, what a save! Katrina Kastner, one-arm backwards dive. That's gonna be a block. I mean, you love to see that. That's full effort right there. Bianchini with the tip. And they're gonna call that a lift on Addie Bianchini. Excuse me, Addie Nutley. It's gonna be a point for the Aviators. There's some look on confusion by Coach Schatzel and the Comets, but number 17, Stella Sadia, back to the line. Stella's been having an incredible night with both a lot of her aces and kills. Phenomenal kill by Peyton Evans. I mean, that ball just shot right down on the line. I mean, looking in the stands, you got people shaking their heads because that's just so crazy. Such a great kill. Katrina Kastner having a great little run there. You love to see her teammates super excited over there on the bench for her. Winners checks back in. Bianchini with the nice serve. Outside. That's going to be a point for the Comets. Number 15, Lily Bill. Hits that one into the net, and that's going to be a point for the Comets. And another timeout by Sycamore Aviators. Score's currently 19-15. Mason Comets on top.
Make sure you have your raffle tickets out and ready.
This Volley for the Cure match getting really intense. I mean, these two teams, it's really just a fight for the GMC here.
Will be announced at the end of the set.
Currently, the score is 19-15. Your Mason Comets on top. I mean, some great aggressive kills. I mean, back and forth with both Sycamore and Mason. You love to see that. This game is just really intense, and the powerful hits are really what's getting the Comets back in their groove. Score is currently 19-15. I mean, if you look at it, Katie Helms with 5 kills this set. Addie Bianchini with 6. Avery Renners with 4. You love to see this excitement. I mean, the energy levels gets up, so does the playing, and the players are just really, they're energetic, they're ready to kill the ball. Number 4, Addie Bianchini's back to the line to serve. Timeout is over. The serve is in. It's a nice up by Lola Darbyshire for Sycamore. Haley Westerman hits that one outside. Peyton Evans, an aggressive hit, but Darbyshire gets that one up. Sadia gets that one up. And Peyton Evans is going to hit that return right into the net. It's going to be a point for the Aviators. Score is currently 19-16 for the Comets. Lindsay Stevenson's back to the line, number 1, the libero for Sycamore Aviators. That's a nice hit. Haley Westerman gets that one, and a great hustle by Kate Tzicki. Avery Renner's an aggressive swing, and a nice tip by number 10 for the Aviators. Another aggressive swing. I mean, I keep saying it, but really it is. Another powerful swing by the Aviators. Avery Renners gets that hit over the net. Another hit by number 5. And there's some tough call, but the final call is point Sycamore. There was no touch on that ball, and it's going to go out of bounds. Number 1, Lindsay Stevenson's back to the line for the Sycamore Aviators. Her serve is in, right to Haley Westerman. Perfect up, right to Addie Nutley. She has a nice little tip. And that ball is going to be annihilated by number 10, Carly Thiel. Another senior leader for the Sycamore Aviators, really taking control on that point. It's going to be a point for the Aviators, and they've come back to just a 1-point lead for the Comets. Scores 19-18. Stevenson's still back to the line to serve. She gets that one over. Back up to Tzicki. Avery Renners with an aggressive kill! There you have it, a great line shot by Avery Renners. That's going to help get her team up by 2 currently. Scores 20-18. Mason Comets on top. Junior Michaela Harris, number 13, is back to the line. Her serve is in. Sycamore gets that one up and over. That's a great block. Some teamwork there with Helms and Evans. A swing by Carly Thiel. That's a block by Katie Helms. That thing just went straight down. Wow. You love to see it there. Before tonight, Katie Helms is ranked 10 in the GMC with blocks, and she's just had a couple added to her grand total. Michaela Harris with a powerful serve. Sycamore gets that one up. And that's going to be a nice hit. But that is, in fact, going to go out. It's going to be a point for the Comets. That was a really nice swing. Barely went out there, but Michaela Harris is going back to the line again to serve. Score is currently 22-18 with your Mason Comets on top. Harris gets that serve over Sycamore. Number 11, it's back to her. That ball barely is going to be in. It's going to be a quick substitution. Addie Nutley checks in for the Harris. Haley Westerman checks back in as libero. There's just been some miscommunication calls by the back row, whether it's in or out deep, but Katie Helms barely gets under that one. It's going to hit it straight down into the net. It's going to be a point for the Sycamore Aviators. Score's currently 22-20. Number 11 for the Aviators with a nice serve. Bianchini gets that one up. All the way right side. Peyton Evans, aggressive hit, but the block gets back over. Avery Reynolds just gets up there on that one. Barely out of bounds there. It's going to be another point for the Aviators and a timeout for the Mason Comets. Score's currently 22-21. Your Comets on top, but Sycamore Aviators making their way up point by point.
Again, now is your last call to have your raffle tickets out and ready. The winners will be announced at the end of this set.
Both teams using this timeout as a way to catch their breath and get going for the next match that we have ahead of us. Both teams, I mean, just so aggressive, and they're full of energy tonight, preparing to try and stay alive in this fight for the GMC, trying to stay undefeated. Timeout is over, and it is 22-21. Mason Comets on top, but it's going to be Sycamore serve. Nice serve. Bianchini gets that one up. Middle. A nice little roll shot by Katie Helms there. Gets it over. And that's going to be a point for the Mason. Nice call by Addie Bianchini, letting that one go out. That was a beautiful call. It was real close, but it gets to the point. Their senior star server, Peyton Evans, is back to the line with a close 23-21. Avery Runners just gets up there. Three little close hits. Katie Helms, boom! She kills that one right into the blocker's hand. That one's going to go out of bounds. It's another kill for Katie Helms. That's her 6th tonight. I mean, Katie's really on fire right now. You love to see that junior having such a successful season. And it's currently 24-21, match point. Peyton Evans with a great serve. Sycamore gets that one up. Number 5, Carly Thiel. The Aviator gets that one. It's going to be right side for Abby Samuel. Such a great volley here going on for this match point. And that's going to be a point for the Mason Comets. Mason Comets are going to take over the win for that match. Carly Thiel hits that one out. That's going to be point for the Comets, making the score 25-21. We will see you right after the short break to resume our 3rd match of the night. All right, welcome back everyone to the third set of your Volley for the Cure match of the Mason Girls Volleyball Sycamore Aviators at Mason Comets. So the score is 1-0, Sycamore on top. There's a set to Avery Renner. She tips that one over. Katie Helms gets up there on that one. Sycamore just has a free ball over. And that's a kill or a nice hit. That turns out to be a kill for Katie Helms. Pretty sure that's her 7th kill of the night. Katie is on fire. Katrina Kastner checks back in to the game. Love to see her getting some playing time. She's been having some great serves. A nice pass. Sycamore gets that one over. Outside set to Abby Bianchini. Sycamore blocks that one over. Abby Samuel gets that one. That's going to be a kill for Abby Bianchini. Right on the line. Those are the kind of kills you're looking for. Those are really hard to get back up. Number 6, Katrina Kastner back to the line. Nice serve, number 17 for Sycamore gets it over. A nice powerful hit by Haley Westerman, everything she's got. Couldn't quite get that one over. It's a nice hustle and dive, nice effort, but it's going to be a point for the Aviators. Number 3, Emma Rosfeld for the Sycamore. Another senior in this lineup. A nice serve, Bianchini gets that one up. Abby Samuel, an aggressive kill. I mean, that was just so powerful. Her arm swing speed is crazy. It's gonna be another point for the Comets. 1 point at a time, 3-2. Nice serve by Haley Westerman. Lily Bell, the sophomore. The hit, Katrina Kastner gets that one. And it's back to Abby Samuel. That's a fantastic block for Sycamore Aviators. That ball was coming at them real quick. Just goes right back down to the Comets. Score is currently tied 3-3. Nice serve, Katrina Kastner gets that one up. That's a great adjustment, Abby Samuel. The ball was a little out, but that's a great up by Haley Westerman. Cedillo with a nice hit. Peyton Evans gets that one up. Back to Abby Samuel. And that's going to be a kill for Abby Samuel. I mean, those will do it. A nice little swing. Caught Sycamore not ready to move their feet on that one. Number 12, Kate Tazicki, back to the line for Sycamore, or for the Mason Comets. Score is currently 4-3. Great serve, number 1, Lindsay Stevenson for the Sycamore gets that one up. And that's going to be a kill for Stella Cedillo for the Sycamore Aviators. Tying the score currently 4-4. Such a battle tonight. Sycamore gets that over, 3 hits, Mason gets it back. That's going to be a kill for the Sycamore Aviators. It's going to be a point for them, taking the lead 5-4. Derbyshire still back to the line. Trina Kastner, that's a perfect pass right to Kate Tazicki. Peyton Evans, an aggressive hit. That's going to be a point for the Comets. Another kill for Peyton Evans. Blockers hit that one right out. Rerunners checks back into the game by Katrina Kastner. Abby Bianchini with a nice serve. Peyton Evans out of nowhere just returns that nice block. Gives all of her effort. Oh, it's going to be just a short little block. It's going to be a point for the Aviators. Haley Westerman gave full effort on that one, but just couldn't quite get there. Number 17, Stella Cedillo, back to the line to serve for Sycamore Aviators. They just took the lead, 6-5. Back to Avery Renners. And that's a kill for Avery Renners. Gets that one right in between the blockers. You love to see that. Point Comets.
Number 13, Michaela Harris.
Gets this score tied at 6-6. Michaela Harris back to the line to serve. That's going to be an ace for Michaela Harris. It's going to be a point for the Mason Comets. It's a beautiful serve by Michaela Harris. She has her nice little volley of serves going on. Here she goes again. Nice serve right up to Lindsay Stevenson. Set. Great up. Nice dive by Kate Tazicki. Avery Renners with a nice swing. Number 5 gets that one over. Avery, another swing. Lindsay Stevenson, 2 great ups back to back. A tough one at the net. Addie Bianchini has some good call. Make sure she takes control there. An aggressive swing. They're gonna block that one out of bounds. Lucy Damon for the kill for the Sycamore Aviators. Score still tied 7-7. Number 1, Lindsay Stevenson back to the line to serve. And this third match scores currently 7-7, all tied up. Great little dive, a nice dig by Haley Westerman, an aggressive kill. Number 5's gonna swing as hard as she can. Can't quite get that one over. It's gonna be a point for the Comets. They're taking the lead. Another senior leader, Abby Samuel, checks back into the game. Peyton Evans goes back to the line. Nice serve. It's it over. Nice little tip. Abby Samuel gets that one up. Avery Renners, still such a powerful little swing even when she's not quite ready. And that's a great kill! Katie Holmes! So close to double digits of kills tonight. That's a great swing right there. She just gets so high up there. Payne Evans, number 3, back to serve. Scores currently 9-7. A nice block by Renners and Helms, but no one there to recover the block. Coach Schatzel looked a little disappointed, but still encourages his players in this close match. Scores currently 9-8. Mason still on top. That's a nice block by Sycamore. Blocks one of Katie Helms' hits. Carly Thiel gets a nice deep free ball. Addie Bianchini returns it. Abby Samuel hits that one. Blockers hit that back corner of the court where no one quite was. So it's going to be a point for Sycamore, tying this up 9-9. Nice serve for Sycamore. Avery Renners on the right side with an aggressive swing. Back row attack by Stella Stadaya, but that does not quite get over. It's going to be a point for the Mason Comets, taking back the lead. So what is there? Scores currently 10-9. Junior Katrina Katzler checks back into the game to go back and serve. This junior's had some great serves, and here goes another one. That ball just fell way short. Perfect serve, and she gets a perfect up. Payne Evans does a great job. That ball comes ricocheting right down. She gets that, and a nice return by Katrina Katzler, and another block by Katie Helms. Really picked up her teammates on that one, and straight up there. You love to see that. Katzler with another serve. Perfect. Scores 11-9. Mason on top. And that's a block for Abby Samuel, back to back. Katie Helms back to Abby Samuel with the 2 blocks. And Sycamore's going to call their first timeout of the set. The look of excitement on every player for the Comets' face. They're really feeling confident going into this next continuation. Score's currently 12-9. Mason Comets on top. Really excited to see how this game finishes out. I mean, every point of the game so far, it's just been back and forth, and that's some aggressive volleyball right there. Some great matchup. Fan section is really packed out tonight for this Volley for the Cure and supporting these two teams. I mean, it's a great match. You wouldn't want to miss it, but glad you all are still tuning in from home to watch from home. I thank you for that. Number 6, Katrina Kastner is back to the line. Had a great little rally so far. Going back with another fantastic serve. Lindsay Stevenson gets that up for Sycamore. Just a free ball over. Katrina Kastner gets there in time. Bianchini, aggressive attack with a nice block. Back to the right side and another block. And that's going to be a perfect block that takes Mason out of whack there. It's going to be a point for Sycamore Aviators. They're taking the score 12-10. This is number 3, Emma Rosfeld, back to the line to serve. It's up by Haley Westerman, pushing that nice set by Evans to Bianchini. Another set, a nice aggressive little tip by Abby Seymour. That brings me back some memories of last year. I mean, that's a great move. Nice, smart little swing there. It's not very much, but it does the job. Did that quite a few times last year and made her so successful. Westerman, great serve. Lots of power, hard to read. And that's an aggressive kill for the Sycamore Aviators. That block just goes out of bounds there. They got some hands on it. Score's currently 13-11. Mason Comets on top. Nice serve by number 10. Katrina Kastner gets that one up. Back to the right side for Abby Samuel. An aggressive little swing there. Number 10 for Sycamore. A nice swing. Abby Samuel, another one. Just back and forth. And that's going to end up being a kill for your senior, number 17, Abby Samuel. She's going to check out for fellow senior Kate Tazicki going back in to serve. That's some great placement and a great time. Kate Tazicki back to the line here. Her serve is in. Emma Roswell gets that one up. Haley Westerman, perfect little up. And Addie Bianchini has an aggressive swing. And the blockers from Sycamore are going to hit that one right out. That's going to be a point for the Mason Comets, and that's a kill for Addie Bianchini. Such a successful night so far for the Comets and their kills. Kate Tazicki's going to hit that serve, and that's going to be a point. Sycamore. Score's currently 15-12. Mason Comets still on top. That's number 2, Lola Darpshire, back with the serve. Katrina Kastner with a nice little dig. Bianchini's going to barely hit that one out, but that was a great trick. I mean, her body was all lined out outside, and it was a great swing to go right on the line, but just barely out. Only 1 point for Sycamore, and Katrina Kastner gets that up after a nice start. Beat Notley with a crazy aggressive swing. And Sycamore is going to hit that one out. Sycamore fans aren't too happy with that call, but both line judges called that one out. It's going to be a point for the Comets. Wasn't quite in enough. Ad Bianchini is going to go back to the line to serve. Hits to the libero, Lindsay Stevenson. That's a great up by Haley Westerman. It's that right to her, but she gets it up. A little tip for Sycamore. To the right side. Boom. Another swing by Peyton Evans. Another swing by Stella for the Aviators. Just some tips going back and forth. A nice little volley going on. Oh, and that tip was barely on the line there. Maybe it was out, we're not sure, but Kate Tazicki made an awesome effort for that one. Out of nowhere, just gives everything she can. And it's going to be a point for Sycamore Aviators. Score is currently 16-14. Mason Comet still on top. Number 17, Stella Sadea back with the serve. And that one's going to bounce right back to her off the net. Points go to the Comets there, 17-14. Kayla Harris back to the line for the Comets to serve. Score 17-14, Comets on top. There she goes, her serve is in. That was a great serve, just straight down. Number 15, an aggressive swing for Sycamore. Peyton Evans, another one in the block. It's gonna come back and hit Ada Bianchini where she couldn't quite get to. It's gonna be a point for Sycamore. Score 17-15. Tonight, one thing you really love to see is there really hasn't been much mistakes made by either of the teams. It's just some really nice play by the other team. I mean, so many aggressive swings and kills and blocks tonight. Speaking of, Katie Helms had a nice swing. The blockers for Sycamore get it back over, but Mason tips that one out, and it's going to be a point, bringing it to a one-score differential. Point Sycamore, and score is currently 17-16. Comets still on top. Lindsay Stevenson with the serve. Avery Reynolds gets up. And they're going to call that a double on the setter, Peyton Evans, which now makes this set currently tied at 17-17. Number 1, Lindsay Stevenson goes back to the line to serve. Peyton Evans receives that. Avery Reynolds back outside. It's going to be a block. Back over Sycamore and a nice swing. Katie Helms with the block. And they're going to call that a lift. And it's going to be a point for the Comets. Getting that lead back. Scores now 18-17. Comets up by 1. Senior leader Peyton Evans goes back to the line to serve in this tight matchup in the third set. Evans' serve is over. Woo! A little offside pass. And they're going to call that a point for the Comets with a double for your setter for Sycamore. Ava Morandi. Point for the Comets, making the score 19-17. Peyton Evans with another serve. A nice floating serve. Kind of kept Stella Sadea off. But that little tip's going to hit the antenna, and it's going to be a point for the Comets, bringing to a 3-point differential. Scores 20-17, Comets on top. Such a nice little rally going on here by the Comets and Peyton Evans. Some beautiful serves. Aggressive swing. Peyton Evans couldn't quite get there and shanks that one off the side. Avery Reynolds has a nice hustle, but can't quite get behind the bench there. That'll be a little difficult to do. Number 11 back to the line. Nice up by Haley Westerman. Katie Helms. Boom! There you have it. There's another kill by Katie Helms. That's her 8th of this night. Katie Helms having a great game. Her and Ada Bianchini really getting those kills in. That's number 6, the junior, Katrina Kastner, checks back into the game, but Sycamore's going to call a timeout before she gets a chance to serve her first serve. I mean, you love to see the look of excitement on each player from the Mason Comets. Score is currently 21-18, Mason Comets on top. Second timeout of the set for Sycamore Aviators. Has a calm look on his face, Mr. Schatzel, the coach, reassuring his team, I'm sure. Just keep it going. They're going to break off from the court. Sycamore still taking some time. They are now onto the court. This is the junior, number 6, Katrina Kastner, back to the line. Just checked in. Score is 21-18. A nice serve, and that's an ace for Katrina Kastner. Lindsay Stevenson with the shank there. I mean, I think that timeout was kind of put in place to try and ice her, but Katrina Kastner just overcomes and does the complete opposite. Another nice serve. A nice aggressive hit. Hands up by Katrina Kastner, and Haley Westerman helping her out there. A tip. Oh, Haley Westerman with all of her might gets there, but really nice tip by Carly Thiel. That's going to be a point for the Sycamore Aviators. Bringing the score 22-19. Mason Comet still in the lead. Haley Westerman gets that serve. Katie Helms! Wow, she just got way up there and boom, killed that ball. That's her 9th kill of the night. One more until double digits. Katie Helms is on fire. Haley Westerman checking back in to serve. Great spot. Catches number 3, Emma Rosfeld. A little out of whack. Katrina Kastner gets the return up to Peyton Evans. Addie Bianchini. Boom! Another kill by Addie Bianchini. There you have it. I mean, Helms and Bianchini going back and forth tonight, back and forth with these kills. They just get so high up there and fire that thing down the line. Caroline Chomo checks back into the game for Sycamore. It's currently match point. Haley Westerman with a nice serve. 24-19. A tip. Peyton Evans. Great effort getting that ball nice up. Bianchini outside. The blockers let that one kind of come on. That's a block straight down by Abby Sandel. I mean, that one went straight down right into her hands. And she's going to get that final point. Scored, just ended the third match, 25-19. Your Mason Comets on top. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to take a quick break before we enter our 4th set of the night. Welcome back to the Volley for the Cure match. Sycamore just hits that ball way out of bounds, and it's going to be a point for the Comets.
Checking in to serve, number 6, Katrina Castor.
Number 6, Katrina Castor is getting a lot of playing time tonight. Happy to see it. She's been performing pretty well. Her serve is in. It's to number 1, Lindsay Stevenson. Peyton Evans gets that one, and Katrina Castor gives everything she can out to that ball. Haley Westerman with an awesome up. And they're going to call it a double touch for the for the Aviators. It's going to be a point for the Comets. Katrina Castor back to the line again. Nice serve. Sycamore gets situated. And that's going to be a block. But Sycamore does a great job of getting that one back over. Bianchini.
Point Sycamore.
Bianchini hits that one out. Was waiting to look at the other line judge, but there was no tip called, and it's going to be a point for Sycamore. Number 3, Emma Rosfeld back to the line to serve. Haley Westerman with a nice up. Bianchini, that's a nice little tip there. Katrina Castor gets under that hit. Addie Bianchini, boom! Another kill added to her kill list tonight. I mean, you can tell why she's currently 3rd in the GMC with some kills, and she'll definitely get a lot added to her after tonight. A nice block by Addie Bianchini and Abby Samuel, but that one just falls short right in between. Score is now 3-2. Mason Comet still on top. Trina Castor gets that serve up to Evans. With that to Samuel. Same disagreement between the two teams, but there was no tip called, and it's going to be a point for Sycamore. Number 1, Lindsay Stevenson has a nice serve. It's currently tied 3-3. Addie Nutley with an aggressive kill. Hits the other team pretty hard. Kate Suzuki checking back into the game. Number 12, preparing to go on another possible serve-in run. And they're going to say that serve is out, and that's a point for the Aviators.
Now serving over to Rachel Farquhar.
Now serving number 2, Rachel Farquhar. Nice serve. Trina Kastner gets that one up. Ivy Bianchini on the right side, a good swing. It's going to be a point for Sycamore. That hit went a little to the net. No block there, but Sycamore currently taking the lead 5-4. Trina Kastner then up. And that ball is going to get shanked out of bounds. Peyton Evans does what she can to try and get over there. But it's going to be a point for the Aviators. Number 2 with the serve, Katrina Kastner gets that one back up. Addie Nutley, boom. Nice swing straight down. A block by Bianchini. Kate Suzuki helping her teammate out. Goes back to outside with Peyton Evans. Nutley gets a touch on that one, and Bianchini gets a nice save down low. Peyton Evans playing it safe with the swing, and the Sycamore gets that one. That's going to be a great kill by Carly Thiel for the Sycamore Aviators. It's going to be a point for Sycamore. Adding the tally, and it's going to be 7-4. Sycamore Aviators on top. This is senior Rachel Farquhar with the serve. A fantastic block by Addie Nutley. I mean, that was big. That was a nice aggressive hit. She just lets that thing die on the other side of the court. Avery Reynolds checks back in for Katrina Katzner. And then before Addie Bianchini goes back to the line to serve. Score is 5-7. Nice. Kill by Avery Reynolds. That junior gets the score up by 1. Score is currently 6-7. Sycamore Aviators on top. The sophomore, Bianchini, goes back to the line to serve again. It's a nice serve. Boom. And that is going to be a point for Mason. Aviators hits that one right out of bounds. Number 4, Addie Bianchini, goes back to the line to serve again. Her serve is in. A close one, but it is in. Right on the line. That was perfect. Bianchini helps lead her team. Scores currently 8-7. Mason on top, taking back the lead. Bianchini continues her little rally. Goes back to the line. Nice aggressive serve. That one's still in. Nice tip. Peyton Evans just gets that one and blocks it straight down. I mean, nothing's getting past her and Nutley. Bianchini takes that one back to the line for another serve. Scores currently 9-7. Mason on top. Serve is in. A swing. Oh, great hustle by Addie Bianchini. There was a tip in. One arm out. Dive, but couldn't quite get that one. Stella Sadia, the senior, is back to the line to serve for Sycamore. Scores currently 8-9. Mason still on top. Nice communication there by Haley and Peyton. Avery Reynolds, that was a great tip. Bianchini with the nice up. Nutley, boom! There's your kill for Addie Nutley, the sophomore. Point goes to Mason, making the score 10-8.
Checking in to serve, number 13, Michaela Harris.
Checking back in, number 13, Michaela Harris, back in to serve for the Comets. Score is currently 10-8 in this fourth match. Fourth set. Sycamore gets that up. Nice return. Addie Bianchini gives everything she can. It's going to be a point for the Aviators. Number 10, Lainey Tilton, back to the line to score, to serve. Nice up, Katie Helms. Real aggressive on the net. A nice swing by Peyton Evans. Nice back row attack by Addie Bianchini. And there you have it. I'm pretty sure that's her 10th kill of the night, if not more. Heading into double digits for kills for Bianchini. That helps extend the lead by 2. Scores currently 11-9. Your Mason Comets on top. Peyton Evans with the serve. Number 2 hits that up. Number 15, aggressive little swing. Avery Reynolds, nice up. Abby Samuel, hard swing. Sycamore still getting it back over. Addie Bianchini gets that pass up. I mean, back and forth, this nice little rally. Great swing by Avery Reynolds. A nice position. Nice simple swing for the Aviators. Avery Reynolds has a nice swing. So close to a kill, but Comets are still ready to go back. Oh, and Abby Samuel is going to hit that one out. Give it a point. Sycamore Aviators making the score 11-10. Now serving Ava Morandi. Quick little break, wiping off the floor. Don't want anyone to trip and fall and get hurt. Number 11 with the serve. Addie Bianchini. The up. And that is going to be a kill for Abby Samuel. Sycamore coach is not liking that call, but that ball was called right on the line. Sycamore coach not having it, but they're getting a yellow card from the ref. Some nice little disagreement, but there's a yellow card. It's going to be a point for the Comets. Katrina Kastner back in to serve. She's going to hit that one out, unfortunately, and it's going to be a point for Sycamore. Extending the score 12-10. Number 3, Emma Rosfeld, the senior, back to the line to serve. Bianchini with a nice swing. Number 1, Lindsay Stevenson gets that one up. Samuel with a nice block. Ooh, some miscommunication by Sycamore with some girls running into each other. That would not be good. Outside of Bianchini with another kill. There you have it. Almost like it's automatic out there on the outside. Love to see her energy and just how she excellently performs with her kills. Number 19, Haley Westerman back to the line to serve for the Comets. Score is currently 13-11. Nice serve by Haley Westerman. Sycamore gets that one up. And a nice little kill for number 15. It's going to be a point for the Aviators. That was sophomore Lily Bell with the kill. Katrina Kastner gets someone up. Great save by Peyton Evans. Everything she can. One-handed little tip. Ivy Bianchini couldn't get that free ball over. And so the score is now going to be 13-13. Tied up in the 4th set. Number 1, Lindsay Stevenson back to the line to serve for the Sycamore Aviators. Nice up by Addie Bianchini. Hits that one right in between. Right on the blocker. That's another kill. If I'm not mistaken, that's her 12th kill of the night. You heard me right, 12. Kate Suzuki back to the line to serve. The seniors had some nice runs previously in this game. That's another nice serve in. Lindsay Stevenson gets that one up. Sadia gets that little tip over back to Peyton Evans with an outside attack, and that's going to be a kill for number 3, Peyton Evans, for the Mason Comets. Extending that lead 15-3. Kate Suzuki back to the line to continue her serves. Her serve is in. Stella Sadia gets that one up. Number 4, Sycamore, the nice little hip up blocked by Mason. Kate Suzuki gets that one up. Haley Westerman. And Addie Bianchini with another kill. I mean, that ball just went straight down. She's on fire tonight. That's her 13th kill. And that's going to be a timeout called by our Sycamore Aviators. Score is currently 16-13. Mason Comets on top after this timeout. Ending this timeout full of energy, these Mason Comets, after another kill by Addie Bianchini. I mean, you saw our teammate Peyton Evans really got up there. Was real excited for her, and that's what you take. You got to have some nice teamwork there. And I love to see the excitement they have for each other. I mean, those teammate bonds really help get your self-esteem up and makes the Comets have some tight relationships for sure. after this timeout, your Mason Comets are currently leading by 3. Senior Kate Suzuki, number 12, is back to the line to serve. In this fourth set, we have another tight little run here. And the serve is good. Up to Lindsay Stevenson. And that's going to be a kill. Number 4, Rachel Farquhar, back to the line to serve. Shuna Katzner gets that pass up. Back outside to Peyton Evans. That's a nice little tip. Westerman's there to help recover. Bianchini outside. And that's going to be a point for the Comets. Bianchini, real smart play there. Just pushes it right to the other girl's hands who pushes it out. It's going to be a point for the Comets. Number 4, Addie Bianchini goes back to the line. Nice serve. It goes outside, number 17. Sedelia gets that one. And that's a point for your Mason Comets. Extending this lead by 4. Scores currently 18-14, your Mason Comets on top. Addie Bianchini continuing her run. Has a fantastic night so far. Powerful serve gets on the basketball hoop. And Rosfeld helps get that one over. Boom! There's an automatic kill for number 15, Addie Nutley. I mean, you could tell just by the rotation of that ball, right where it was, that was her sweet spot, all right. Absolutely annihilates that ball straight down. You really love to see it. Addie Nutley having such a successful season so far. First year on varsity. Addie Bianchini with another nice serve. Great position. Haley Westerman gets that one up, and Avery Renner's a nice up, and she has a nice little swing. Sycamore is able to return it and gets another hit out of it. Bianchini passes it up. Nice little volley. Great swing by Peyton Evans, but back up by Sadia for Sycamore. Back to Peyton Evans. Gets it over. And that's such a nice little volley to the net. Goes outside to Avery Renners. Little block, but Westerman in perfect position to help get that one up. Back to Evans with a nice swing. Sycamore's getting it back up and ready to kill. Stella gets that one right over. Back to Addie Nutley with a nice tip. Lindsay Stevenson hits that one right into the up high net. That's going to be a point for your Mason Comets. Extending that lead by 6. That one is still a point for the Comets. The ref here is going to call a timeout. Sycamore coaches saying something, I think maybe trying to disagree with this call here. But the ref are discussing it. The call still stands. It's still a point for the Comets. Oh, excuse me. I think they're going to redo this point. Not giving it to either team. Serve still go to Addie Bianchini with a nice serve. Scores currently 19-14. Haley Westerman, great position to get that one out there. Right side of Peyton Evans. Nice swing. Sycamore still able to get that one up. And another nice swing and a block. Great effort by the Comets. Great save by Kate Suzuki. Never letting up. And another one. 2 blocks, some great teamwork. Westerman's back and Renner's. Oh. And they're gonna call that in. And that's gonna be, it's gonna be a point for Carly Thiel. A nice kill. It's gonna be a point for the Comets. Excuse me, a point for the Aviators. Score's currently 19-15. Comets still on top. That's Stella Sadia back with the serve. Outside Avery Renners, number 8. Boom! There you have it, another straight kill by Addie Nutley. I mean, look at that energy and teamwork right there. That helps get the lead to 20-15 by the Mason Comets on top. Number 13, Michaela Harris. Real excited for her teammate Nutley getting that nice kill. She goes back into serve. And that one is in. Sycamore playing back. Bianchini with the nice up, straight to Suzuki, outside of Renners, and that's another kill right on the line for Mason Comets. It's another kill for Avery Renners. I mean, these Comets are on fire, and that's another timeout for Sycamore Aviators. Look at the joy and the excitement on your Mason Comets. Score's currently 21-15. Comets still on top with this timeout. The last couple points left of the game. Comets up by 6 in your fourth set. They've currently won 2 of the sets. Sycamore's won 1. I mean, this really comes down to these last little points. Every point matters, every last minute effort. Mason Comets this past set really just not giving up. Fighting for everything. Number 13, Michaela Harris. Serves it. Beautiful serve. Still gets that one up, and it goes back to Sadia with a nice hit. Addie Bianchini gets that one up. A little close, but Katie Helms really playing smart there. There's not going to be a tip call, so that will be out of bounds, and that's going to be a point Sycamore. Increasing their score to 16. Still have a 5-point differential. Mason Comets on top. Number 10, Lainey Tilton with a nice serve. Westerman gets it up, which goes back to Avery Renners. With another kill by Avery Renners. Hits that one just right in between Blocker's hands. Score is currently 22-16. Mason Comets on top. Payne Evans goes back to the line to serve. I mean, this senior had some great serves in this last set with a similar situation, so let's see what she can do for him. A nice aggressive hit, but Peyton Evans had some nice hands, gets on up. Abby Sammo with a great swing. Really powerful, but Sycamore gets that one back up. Avery Renners is gonna block that one, but it is gonna go out. It's gonna be a point Sycamore. Score's currently 22-17. Sycamore with the last point, but your Mason Comets still on top. Number 11 with a nice serve. Lee Westerman up. Boom! Katie Helms absolutely annihilating that ball. Straight across. I mean, there you have it. Look at the bench over there. Bowing down to their teammate. Fantastic. I mean, that ball just went straight down. You love to see it. It's going to be another point for the Mason Comets. Scores currently 23-17. Katrina Katzner with the serve. Goes to Lindsay Stevenson. She gets that one up. Sycamore, that's a nice little attack. Katie Helms gets some hands on that one. Goes back to her. Another aggressive hit, but Sycamore gets that one over. And that is going to be right on the line. Sophomore Lily Bell with a nice aggressive swing. Number 3, Emma Rosfeld checks in for the Aviators. Goes back to serve. Score is currently 23-18. Past couple points going back and forth, but this is the kind of rallies you like to see. Nice up by Addie Bianchini. Goes back outside to her. A nice swing. Sycamore gets it back. And that's going to be a kill by Stella Sadia. Such a successful night by Stella. She's excelled in the kills and really playing an impact for her team. Mason Comets are going to call a timeout after that one. Coach Schatzel, Big Giant just trying to give his players some breathing room there. Score is currently 23-19. Your Mason Comets on top. Mason Comets up by 4 with these last couple points in your fourth set. Sycamore's ready to get back out there. Coach Schatzel's just having some deep, calm talk with his players, keeping them under control. 2 more points and, you know, your Mason Comets are going to take the win for the night. Still got quite a few reps of volleyball left in this game, though. I mean, every point counts. It's anyone's game. Two fantastic teams playing up, and you never know what you're going to see. Number 3, Emma Rosfeld, back to serve for Sycamore Aviators. Her serve is in. Bianchini gets that one up to Evans. To the right side to Stammel. Sycamore has a great up. Back to Lily Bell with a nice swing and a tip. And that's going to be a fantastic teamwork play. Trina Kastner, everything she can. Westerman back to Evans, who gets it. Yeah! And that's a great up. Fantastic up by Trina Kastner. Really playing her heart out for every last effort. She's playing some nice hands. Addie Bianchini helps her out there. Katie Helms able to play back. That block straight to her. That's a fantastic block by Sycamore. Some nice tip. Peyton Evans is there. Haley Westerman back out to Abby Samuel. That's a kill for Abby Samuel. Fantastic line shot right there. That's going to be a point. I mean, there you have it. That's a match point here. Game point. Haley Westerman goes back to serve. Scores 24-19. Your Mason Comets on top. With 1 point left, possibly, in your fourth set. Haley Westerman with the serve. Haley Westerman gets that up. That's a nice hit by Aviators. Nice! Addie Bianchini gets that one. Blocks right to her. Nutley. They're going to call that a double touch. Peyton Evans, and that is going to be point Sycamore. Score still match point. Scores 24-20 with the Sycamore Aviators. Number 1, Lindsay Stevenson back to serve. I mean, it's anyone's game here. That serve is in. Right to Katrina Kastner and gets a nice up to Evans. Back to outside to Addie Bianchini. And there you have it! Another kill! What a successful night by Addie Bianchini, as well as the entire Mason Comets. Thank you so much for tuning in to Mason Sports Radio. That the final score is 25-20 of the fourth set. Mason Comets take the win. Thank you for tuning in to Mason Sports Radio. I'm Audrey Hunt. Thank you for our producer, Daniel Panetti, and our camera